Hello, my name is Celia Sanoski, and I'm here to help you see if you qualify for head of household filing status. If you qualify to file as head of household, your tax rate usually will be lower than the rates for single or married filing separately. You will also receive a higher standard deduction than if you file as single or married filing separately. So what does it take to qualify? You may file as head of household if you are unmarried or considered unmarried on the last day of the tax year, if you paid more than half of the cost of maintaining a household for the year, and you maintain that household for either a qualifying child or a qualifying relative who lived with you for more than half the year, and who you can claim as a dependent, or your mother or father for the entire year, and whom you can claim as a dependent. Beware that the qualifying relative test for head of household is slightly different than the qualifying relative test for claiming a dependent. A dependent who meets the relationship test for dependency solely because they live in the same household with you for the entire year does not qualify you for head of household status. To qualify for head of household, the dependent must actually be related to you in certain ways to be your qualifying relative. For example, a cousin will not qualify you for this filing status because they're not related to you in a way that qualifies you for head of household. But if you claim your parent as a dependent and pay more than half the cost of your parents' household expenses, you do not even have to live with them to qualify for head of household. Another requirement is that you must have paid more than half the cost of maintaining a household for the year. Some costs included when making this determination are rent, mortgage interest, real estate taxes, repairs, utilities, and food eaten in the home. What may surprise you to learn is what is not included in this calculation, such as clothing, education, medical treatment, vacations, life insurance, transportation, and the rental value of the home. Once you total up the amounts figured for maintaining a home, compare the amounts you paid versus the total amount of the household expenses. If the total amount you've paid is more than the amount others paid, including amounts paid from government assistance programs, then you may meet the requirement of paying more than half the cost of maintaining the household for the year. So if you're unmarried and believe you pay more than half the cost of maintaining a household where a qualifying person lives, don't forget to see if you can file as head of household and get more favorable tax rates.